What's going on, film fans? Thomas L here. Since I recently did my top 10 favorite movies of the summer, now I decided to do my list of the top 10 TV shows of the summer, whether it be new shows or returning shows. So with that being said, here's my top 10 list. Coming in at number 10 is this show on Stars called Sweet Bitter, which is like a comedy slash drama show, which stars British actress Ella Purnell, who plays like a college girl who moves to New York City, and she gets a job at a restaurant, like a high profile restaurant, and she pretty much is like a waitress, and she helps out with the wine and all that. It's a really decent show. Ella Purnell is amazing in this. I mean, she's seriously an actor you should look out for. I mean, she should did stuff as a child. She was just recently in that Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. She was in Kick-Ass 2. She's done other stuff. Like, she's pretty much a former child star. This is pretty much her major grown up role, and she's fantastic on this. Now, if you guys haven't seen Sweet Bitter, give it a go. It's actually a really cute and charming show. It has great character development. Some of the other characters are good, but some of them are just kind of dicks. Like, some of the supporting cast members on the show includes Tom Sturridge, Eden Epstein, Paul Sparks, Kathleen Fitzgerald, Katrina Tenenbaum, Josh Hamilton, who was just in 8th grade, Daniel Evan Jodakite, like pretty good supporting cast around Ellen Purnell, but Ellen Purnell is actually a standout in this show. But yeah, if you haven't seen Sweet Bitter, it's on Stars on Demand. Give it a go. I think you'll probably enjoy it. Coming in at number 9 is Sharp Objects, which starred Amy Adams, who pretty much investigates like a murder in her hometown. The show has Patricia Clarkson, who gives probably one of her best performances in her career. Chris Messina from Mindy Project fame is in this. You got a few other people like Sydney Sweeney, who was in The Handmaid's Tale, in this. Like, the list goes on and on. It's a pretty decent cast, and like the twists, like towards the end, you would not see coming. I mean, this is from the writer of Gone Girl, so there'll be a twist at the end. This show is also pretty intense. Like, it'll leave you guessing. I'll be down to see another season, because the show was pretty decent. I don't know if this is a one and done show, but if it gets picked up for a second season, I'm all for it. I mean, Amy Adams definitely should get like an Emmy nomination or a Golden Globe nomination, because she was fantastic, like that good. Yeah, again, Amy Adams is always good. If you guys haven't seen Sharp Objects, it's on HBO on demand. Give it a go. It's a really decent little show. Coming in at number 8, we got Glow Season 2. Now, I really dug the first season, but the second season I kind of slightly enjoyed a little more. I really liked the commercial that the girls made. That was a really cool commercial. Mark Maron was amazing the second time around. You also got Mark Maron's daughter, Brent Maron, in this. Of course, Alison Brie returned. Now, if you guys don't know what GLOW stands for, GLOW pretty much stands for Gorgeous Lady of Wrestling. And it's pretty much about like female wrestling in the 80s. Like, the cast, like Betty Gilpin as a Debbie Egan was fantastic. You also got like Kate Nash, Gail Rankin. She's amazing. I love her as Shield the She-Wolf. You also got Kia Stevens. Sidel, no. Boy, am I bad about Brett? I thought her last name was Marin, but her actual name is Britt Baron. I guess she's not Mark Starr. I accidentally got mixed up with her name, but anyway, if you guys still haven't checked out Glow yet, I think you'll probably enjoy it. I mean, it just got picked up for season 3, and it's on Netflix. It's a really decent little show. Like the first season recently just scored like a couple of Emmy nominations. This season will most likely score Emmy nominations for next year. Yeah, I mean it's like Orange is the New Black, but with female wrestling instead of female jail cell. If you guys still haven't seen Glow, check it out. It's a really decent show. Coming in at number 7 is season 3 of Animal Kingdom. Now, I really dug the first 2 seasons of Animal Kingdom. Now, the show is actually based on a Australian movie with Jackie Weaver and Joe Egerton. This show here stars the likes of Ellen Barkin, who plays the Jackie Weaver character. The character's name Smurf, and she's one you not one messed with. I say Helen Barkin actually looks pretty good for her age. Anyway, the cast also includes Sean Hodosy, Ben Robson, Finn Cole, Molly Gordon, who was just in that Melissa McCartney film, Life of the Party. Scott Speema is in this. Jake Wary. Pretty decent cast. I also love that they got Dennis Leary in season 3. Although I kind of feel like they kind of wasted him a little. I kind of wish they did more with the Dennis Leary character. But overall, he was pretty decent. Like, I thought he gave a pretty good performance as the main character's dad. He plays like Ellen Barkin's ex-husband, who's pretty much like a drunk and came back home to reconnect with his family. So you got a few other good guest appearances here. You had the chick from Agents of Shield. I forgot her name. Wait. No, it's a chick from Agents of Shield. I can't recall her name. But anyway, you also got Christina Oko, who's probably one of the most gorgeous TV actresses working today. She was in Blood Drive. She's really awesome on the show. If you guys still haven't seen Animal Kingdom, it's a TNT show. Binge watch this all the seasons if you like, because it's a really decent show. It's a good crime show. The characters aren't really that likable, but you know what? You can't help but really interact with these characters. I mean, it's a crime family, so I mean, it's kind of hard to really root for a crime family if they aren't named Sopranos. But this is a really cool, engaging show. If you guys check out Animal Kingdom. I can't wait for season 4, by the way. At number 6 is Paradise PD, which is a recent adult anime show. And this is definitely not for the kiddies, people. Let me throw that out there. If you have kids, do not watch this around them, because this is the most dirtiest anime show you'll ever want to see. Not Big Mouth dirty, but it's pretty dirty. This is from the creators of Brickleberry, and you can tell it's from the creators of Brickleberry. The character, the animation looks so much like Brickleberry. Also, instead of them being park rangers, they're cops. But yeah, the characters are so much like Brickleberry. They do crazy stuff. There's a scene where the lead cop has an open relationship with his freaking police car. You got Tom Kenny voicing the lead sergeant. You also got a few interesting voice casts. I would have added this or that Disenchantment, but I tried episodes of Disenchantment, and to be honest, I couldn't really get into that show. It's not horrible, it's just not really that great. Like, it's not really that good or that funny. There's a few funny scenes in Disenchantment I thought, but overall, I couldn't really get into it. Paradise PD and Big Mouth and BoJack Horseman are all far better. All right, coming in at number 5 is a Stars show, another Stars show, Corvita, which is about Latina sisters who reconnect, and it's a pretty decent show. Let me pull up the cast list. Like the cast list includes Melissa Barrera. Misha Prada, pretty decent cast. It's pretty much like, as I said, it's about Mexican American sisters, Emma and Lynn, who are from the east side of Los Angeles, who couldn't be more different and distant from each other. They have a really good bond on the show. It's definitely a really decent show to watch. I mean, if you're even if you're not Latina, I think you'll probably still appreciate the show. If you guys still haven't seen Vita, check it out. It's on Stars. I believe it's on Stars on Demand as well. Give it a go. There's I believe only 8 episodes, and it recently got picked up for season 2. Check out Vita. It's a really it's so funny. There's dramatic scenes in it. Definitely give it a go. I think you'll probably appreciate it. Coming in at number 4 is Castle Rock. Of course, this is the show that's set in the Stephen King universe. It's based on short stories by Stephen King. It's one of the producers is J.J. Abrams. You also got a cast that includes it's Bill Skarsgård. Andre Holland from Moonlight is in this. You got Jane Levy. Let's see, Rory Culkin is in this. Who else is in this? Sissy Spacek is fantastic on the show. I mean, too bad the Emmy nominations wasn't announced later, because I think Sissy Spacek should get some sort of award love for the show. I don't know. I think the Golden Globe nominations will be announced on December. I'm hoping Sissy Spacek gets slip in there for the Golden Globes. I mean, this is her best performance since the original Carrie. That's my honest opinion. I mean, the show also features lots of stuff from Stephen King movies and shows and books. You got Cujo is in this. Shawshank from Shawshank Redemption, the prison from Shawshank Redemption is in this. And you also got a red balloon, which is in a love letter to It. I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Castle Rock, it's on Hulu. It's pretty decent. I think I'm up to episode 8, I believe. I can't remember how many episodes there are, but yeah, Castle Rock is a really decent little show. At number 3 is season 2 of 13 Reasons Why, which is of course based on the book. I mean, a lot of people were skeptical about them doing a second season because they felt the first season of 13 Reasons Why ended perfectly. I gotta say, I slightly enjoyed season 2 of 13 Reasons Why a little more than season 1. I mean, this is a fantastic show. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, it's a little hard to watch, especially because the suicide scene with Hannah Baker. That was completely a hard watch with season 1. But season 3, of course, season 2, of course, picked up where season 1 left off, and it includes the characters are in a courtroom, and and like the judges and all, like the lawyers are all asking them questions about Hannah's like son passing because they feel like because she was pretty much like raped and all. I mean, some of the like Justin Prince's character. What's his name again? Oh, Bryce. Uh, Justin Prince's character. I think his name is Bryce. He's such a dick in the show. I mean, a complete dick. And you also got like new additions like Ann Winters, who plays like Chloe. Kevin Bacon's daughter is in this. I mean, if you guys like, season 2 is just wonderful. Season 2 also ended with a cliffhanger, so I'm glad season 3 is coming. But yeah, I really got a kick out of 13 Reasons Why. Like I said, it is a hard watch, and you know, but it's a decent show. I kind of like enjoying. I kind of like watching it. Coming in at number 2 is Cloak and Dagger, which is a freeform show, and starred Olivia Holt and Audrey Joseph, who pretty much has like superpowers. It's a decent show. It is a little slow at times, like it's really slow pace, but it picks up a little. I really like the chemistry between Olivia Holt and Audrey Joseph. They were really good on the show. It had pretty decent special effects. I love how they like go inside a person's mind. I think that's a pretty cool superpower. And of course, season 2 just got picked up, so I'm looking forward to see where they're gonna go with the second season. If you guys haven't seen Cloak and Dagger yet, check it out. It's a really decent show. All right, coming in at number 1 is the Karate Kid show Cobra Kai, which is of course like a sequel of sorts to the original Karate Kid. This time you have Ralph Macchio back as Danny. Back as Danny. Wait, let me pull up something. Matthew Lawrence. William Zabka returns. Why did I say Matthew Lawrence? Oh, whatever. This. This show is like a YouTube show, like a YouTube show. It's really darn good. It has That's why the character's name is Johnny Lawrence. Whatever. It has William Zabka returning as the role of Johnny Lawrence. Ralph Macchio returns as Daniel LaRusso. Accidentally called him Danny. This time, Daniel LaRusso has his own family. Like he has a wife and he has 2 kids, and he pretty much also does like still does karate. I love the shout out to Mr. Miyagi, played by Pam Moretta. That was a cool shout out. I thought William Zabka was amazing as Johnny Lawrence. The one who plays like Daniel's daughter was pretty decent. The one who plays like William's students was cool. I really dug that cliffhanger. I can't wait to see season 2, so I can see what that how they're going to do with that cliffhanger. If you guys haven't seen Cobra Kai, check it out. But if you have seen it, you probably know what cliffhanger I'm talking about. But if you haven't seen Cobra Kai, I don't even think you have to really watch Karate Kid to really appreciate Cobra Kai. If you guys still haven't seen Karate Kid, what are you waiting for? But you can still go in it with an open mind and without watching Karate Kid. It's a really awesome show, I'm still hoping and praying Elizabeth Shue returns. If Elizabeth Shue returns, I'm all for it. Anyway, that's pretty much my list of the top 10 TV shows of the summer. Let me run down the list. Number 10, Sweet Bitter. Number 9, Sharp Objects. Number 8, Glow Season 2. Number 7, Animal Kingdom Season 3. Number 6, Paradise PD. Number 5, Vita. Number 4, Castle Rock. Number 3, 13 Reasons Why Season 2. Number 2, Cloak and Dagger. And number 1, Cobra Kai. Alright, let me give it to you guys. What was your favorite TV shows of the summer? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.